Hello stars, welcome back to my channel. So for today's pick a card reading, we are going to be looking into your personal predictions for the month of June. So the spread that I'm going to be using for this reading will give us an opportunity to go over personal events that could be happening for you, your relationships throughout the month, home and family matters, as well as anything happening regarding your career. So we have here pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And if you've already chosen a pile, feel free to click the timestamps that are provided down below. But before we start, I just want to say, like I always do, tarot is not an absolute and it does not control our lives. So please use these readings for confirmation and spiritual guidance. Always keeping in mind your own free will is what ultimately matters when determining what will happen within your life. This is a general reading for the collective, so take what you intuitively know is meant for you and leave the rest behind. If you'd like a moment to ground, meditate, and connect to the energy of this reading, I will offer a brief meditation. And if you're drawn to more than one pile, that is perfectly fine. It just means there's multiple messages for you to hear in this video. So if you're ready, let's take a moment for a few deep breaths to connect with your spiritual team. Become fully present in your body and current surroundings, and we will jump right in. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So the spread that we have here is going to pretty much be representing an astrological birth chart. This is what I've been using for all of my month ahead forecasts. But to break it down very simply for you, this card here would be representing your rising sign, and it will be representing the events that will be happening to you personally. Opposite that, we will have your relationships, and that would be your descending sign. Down here, which would be the IC, is going to be representing your home and family. And up here, opposite the IC, we have the MC, which is going to be representing your career, aspirations, public life. So yeah, let's jump right in. So before we hop into these cards, I do just want to pull some of these that will be in the thumbnail of this video. And these are astrological cards, so they are going to be giving us maybe a hint of what your sign may be, or just the energies that you'll be dealing with throughout the month of June. So let's see what cards we get for you, pile 1. One's month of June. Pile 1's month of June. Oh, okay. That was loud. And we have, oh, okay, that's really exciting. I love this for you, pile 1. So we have Jupiter, and I have to mention on the bottom of the deck, we do have Gemini, which is part of the month of June. The sun goes through the sign of Gemini throughout the month of June. So you, in fact, may be a Gemini, but this Jupiter card right here makes me so excited because Jupiter did just enter Aries. So before it was in Aries, it was in Pisces. So we may have been very imaginative during that time, but it's hard to really take action on what we want. And now it's like we have the momentum to take action on what we want. And in the month of June, Mars will be conjoining Jupiter, and this is just like a huge blast of energy to go forward in your life and whatever it is that you're aspiring to do. And I think you're really going to be just using that energy and taking it to your advantage throughout the month of June. This has probably been a buildup throughout the end of May. and even, longer before that, but you probably like are feeling the energy build up. And I think around the beginning of June, you might just, like I said, blast off towards whatever it is you're aspiring to do right now. But yeah, you're really taking advantage of this Jupiter energy. And I could also see for you, pile one, you starting to maybe travel more throughout the month of June. Maybe you're going on a trip. Or if you're not going on a trip, I could see you really diving deep into your studies. And if that's also not you, I am also seeing you just really fighting for your beliefs, whether that's like politically, like your ethics, pretty much just anything that like you'd have to stand up for yourself for. You're just like going for it. Okay, yeah, so let's jump into this card here, which, like I said, is going to be representing the rising sign in a birth chart. And the rising sign corresponds most accurately to you and like events that will be happening to you personally, especially like health-wise. So we have here the World. Okay, pile one. You've got some really just big energy coming. I see you guys accomplishing a lot within the month of June because the World card, as you can see, is a card of accomplishments. And I say you can see that here because it kind of looks like she's adorned with jewelry. She has flowers. Sorry, I'm shaking this card a lot. I'm a very shaky person. But yeah, it looks like she is coming home from an event where she accomplished something and she's got like flowers in her hands. She feels rewarded. She looks kind of shy about this reward though. That may be something of significance for you, pile one. You may usually be a kind of shy person, but like you're accomplishing so much within the month of June that it's like, it's just, you're really advancing from that previous energy to like feeling like you have the world in your hands, feeling accomplished, like you have succeeded, right? I could also see you guys just are in really good health within the month of June because, like I said, the rising sign can also correspond to health. So also, if you guys have been dealing like with health problems, I'm specifically hearing like some kind of inflammation of some sort. She is red, so a sunburn may be of significance for you guys. I see you guys healing from that. And also I think of a sunburn because I got sunburned really bad this weekend, so I don't know, maybe we have that in common, pile one. But yeah, like I said, you're just feeling very accomplished, on top of the world, and you're getting done everything that needs to be done. And other people are seeing that about you too. So now that I've brought up other people, why don't we jump into the card representing your relationships throughout the month of June? And like I said, this would be the descending energy in a birth chart. Okay, so this is actually an extra card in the deck, which I'm not very familiar with, to be honest. But we have the card White Numen here. So we do have a bull here, though, which makes me think of the sign of Taurus. And we currently have Uranus in Taurus, so what I'm immediately kind of hearing from that is other people in your life may also be doing very financially well. And I say also because I see you doing just really well in kind of all areas of your life right now, financially, emotionally, like the world represents kind of like going full circle, and it feels like all circles of your life are complete. Does that make sense? At least that's how you feel, right? And that's how you are exuding yourself, showing yourself. But let's go ahead and read this one out of the deck because, like I said, I'm not completely sure what this card is all about. But it is interesting here that she has the moon above her head, and then opposing in your relationship area, we have the moons here, but it's more like the moon cycles, okay? So whenever I said people in your relationships could also be doing financially well, I kind of see it coming more towards the end of the month, like the moon cycle kind of has to complete. And I feel like for you, you probably got this accomplishment probably around sorry, I'm trying to think when the Gemini new moon is, and I want to say it's the 30th of May. So like right at the very beginning of June, you may have gotten this accomplishment, or like right at the very end of May. And for your relationships, I could see you kind of inspiring other people to also go far in advance. And if not, you're just seeing it like reflected back to you from other people. But like I said, I do think this is something that they'll be starting probably at the new moon and won't be finished until the next new moon, which would be, I think, the 28th of June in the sign of Cancer. Okay, so yeah, let's read this one out of the book. Okay, I had a really hard time finding that because it was at the very back of the book, away from all of the cards. But yes, let's read it here. So it says, keywords are creation, starting point, divine inspiration. And yeah, I was saying how you kind of inspired them to also go forward with their goals. It says, the God's Father runs free across the virgin earth plains. In apparent weightlessness, just like the bison in ancient cave paintings, it traverses the worlds, making sure that all of creation is in order. Above him, dimensions open, and the power of the sun glows between his horns. The bronze stars and bird guide him as the morning breaks. The white Numen symbolizes creation through action. Yeah, you'll start to see them taking this action towards the beginning of the month. And it's going to be like a process that they're creating throughout the month. You'll see that within your relationships, especially if other people have been talking about this recently, wanting to go on like a creative endeavor or like start a business. I could just see you really inspiring them to do that, inspiring the other people around you. Where was I? It says the perfect and divinely inspired path resulting from movement and momentum. Act, innovate, make the world anew. Okay, so this also might be something very unique that they're doing. And you guys, I could also see you might be helping each other, or you might like pull someone else in to help you within whatever this is. Like maybe you're leveling up and you're needing help from other people. I could see that. Let's jump into your home and family life. So this would be the IC in a birth chart. We have here, ooh, okay. You guys have just like fun energy everywhere. We have the sun here. Also, you guys could be a fire sign. And you might also have like Saturn in Aries or Saturn in a fire sign, because the world is ruled by Saturn. But we have here the sun, and that's super exciting because the sun is known for being this just like completely innocent, true to yourself, happy, enthusiastic, just super fun and vibrant energy. As you can see here, she walks to her own beat, right? Did I say that right? And then she also has these birds here leading her, and she's completely listening to her own divine inspiration. And I could see you really bringing a lot of creativity into your home. Maybe whatever it is that you're accomplishing at the end of May, beginning of June, is helping you to like do the things that you've been wanting to do around your home. Like if that's, cooking more, or, throwing parties for other people. I could really see it being like creative endeavors, whether that's like decorating your home or doing artwork. I'm also hearing like playing music, if that's something that you love to do. These accomplishments that are happening between you and your relationships, these powerful bonds that you're building, is helping you throughout your home life, and you're really living it up at your home. I could see you just starting to feel a lot more comfortable in your home, and especially within your family. Also, with the Sun card being here, and this also representing your family, I could see that like other people in your family or that live in your home with you are just like, you're glowing right now, pile one, because you're accomplishing so much and you're going after what you want, and you're very admired for that. This may be a little bit something, yeah, I said you walk your own path, and you could be doing something off the beaten path. Is that the right word? Something that they're not used to, but like it's good. It's not something that they're ashamed about. It's like, wow, she is advancing our ancestral karma, and that's kind of crazy. Yeah, super vibrant energy within your home, pile one, especially just like feeling carefree, doing what it is that you want to do, and like having the inspiration and energy to do the things that you want to do around your home. Okay, let's go ahead and go to your career and public life, your aspirations throughout the month of June. See if I can grab it here. The only thing I hate about getting my nails done is it's really hard for me to grab the card sometimes. So we're just gonna do that here. I don't remember which one was the first, but so we have here, yeah, we have 2 cards that actually came out for you here. So there is a lot of emphasis on your career in your public life. That's probably something to do with these accomplishments that you're making, because I'm really just getting like strong bonds within your career, financial status, and it doesn't have to be like a business partner. I could see just like you and a significant other doing really well, or like you and your friend group are advancing, just doing really well in the month of June. We have here the card of Strength. This is such a pretty card. I honestly love this deck. So what I'm seeing here with the Strength card, you may have been trying to accomplish this for a really long time, and you've had to kind of learn your own abilities and learn your own strengths, but also you've learned your weaknesses. And you may feel like you had to learn all of your weaknesses first, but now it's like you're finding your strengths and you're like living up to those 100%. Look, we have the Strength card here, and we have the Sun card down here. So Leo may be significant energy for you, especially like maybe Jupiter in Leo, with Jupiter in the middle here. But that is just super inspiring, fun energy. Like I said, people are really looking up to you. And I could also see you guys, having to hire people to help you within your career. And so you may be having to learn how to work with other people. And if you're not like working yet, you're still in school, apply it to that. Because like you could be learning how to work better like in a team at college, or whatever it is. I'm seeing kind of sports, because right here she is like dribbling this ball, it looks like. So you may be like doing sports around your home again, or with people in your family. But to accompany this Strength card, we have the King of Wands. So much fire energy here, pile one. What the freaking heck? I love fire energy. I'm trying to think. Okay, yes, pile one. So here we have a full moon, it looks like, above her head. And here it looks like we have another full moon. And the full moon that will be occurring in June will be in Sagittarius. And that will be the 14th of June. So that could be a very significant time for you. Like I said, I do think you've accomplished a lot of things around the Gemini new moon, but I think like the heat, it's going to like completely build up, and at the full moon, it's going to be like completely on fire and not even what you expected, in a good way, like it's expanding so much and you did not expect it at all. And like I said, having to lead people with having the King of Wands here and the Strength card here, you may be used to doing things on your own and getting a lot of stuff done on your own. And with the Bull here, the other people may be a little slower than you, right? So you may just have to work with that and figure out how to work with that and what the strengths and weaknesses are in the other people. Like, are they really dragging you down that much, or are they of help? And I just feel like you're going to be getting other people to help you within the month of June. Sorry, my phone is going crazy right now. Let me go put it on silent. Well, it is like on silent, but I'm just going to put it on airplane mode so it's not vibrating. Or put it in the other room. That's probably better. Okay, be right back. So let's go ahead and jump into some oracle cards for you, pile one. I'll have all of them linked in the description below if you are curious. Look, I just opened it up and it says great achievement and family, so exactly what we've been talking about here, achievements, and especially you could be hiring like some of your family or whatever it is involving there. So let's see for pile 1 more about what's happening in the month of June. Are there bits of information can we get? Okay, that was a lot. I'm going to go ahead and keep going because that's just way too many. I like to usually do 1, sometimes 2 at a time. Let's see. And can you see all these cards up here? Let me scoot this up for you. There you go. Sorry about the glare on these cards. They're shiny, so sometimes it'll cast like that, but okay, let's see. Pile 1, what's going on in the month of June for my pile 1s? To clarify this energy down here. What do we've got going on for my pile 1? Okay, so we've got here. Look, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So this was actually, if you saw it, it was the top card and that bunch of cards that came out. So you can't make this shit up. It's crazy. Your higher self. So exactly what it says here. I feel like throughout the month of June, you feel like you're advancing to a higher version of yourself, you know, a version that you saw within the past, something that you saw for yourself in the future, and now it's finally here. You're making those achievements, and you hold them very dear and close to your heart. Like it's not something that's fake or temporary. This is something that's going to last for a very long time with the world here. But it's also going to advance you into opportunities to do other things, completely new things. I could also just see you deciding to be a lot more social within the month of June. We do have a lot of Gemini energy, of course, so that does correspond to our interactions, our social life, the information that we're taking in. But let's see what else we can get for my pile 1 in the month of June. That's so cute. I love that. You're going to feel like a higher version of yourself. Who doesn't want to feel that? You know what I mean? Let's see. What else can we get for pile 1 this month of June? What else we got going on for pile 1? Didn't I say at the beginning of the video that you guys might be like my shy pile, but you're being just like thrusted into all of this success now? Whoa, okay. Way too many cards just flew out. Back and forth was on the top of that cluster. And then we have letting go on that cluster. So those all just popped out while I was talking about you maybe being a little shy. So you may be feeling pulled back and forth between like going within yourself or advancing out to the public. And you may just be like letting go of that kind of version of yourself within the month of June, you know? Okay, let's see. What do we have for pile 1 for this month of June? Oh, okay. Yet again, just a bunch. But we're going to take this one because it was just one single card. This is a cluster, and the ones that fell were a cluster. Okay, pile 1. So sorry about that. So let's see. What we've got here for you is stuck energy, but he has like a rainbow right above him. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it looks like there's a glare of a full moon. So yet again, that Sagittarius full moon could give you a huge burst of forward momentum. You may actually like get this achievement like at the end of May and then kind of feel stuck. Like, how do I go forward from where I was, right? So, and then look, he's got like, he looks like he went mudding or something and he got his truck stuck in the mud. So yeah, that momentum to go forward was kind of stuck because you like you felt like maybe you reached the top of the ladder, but there's like a rainbow. Like I said, it's opening you up to something completely new, a higher version of yourself, pile 1. So yeah, like I said, I do think you'll be getting these accomplishments at the end of May, but around mid-June, June 14th, I feel like you're going to get a huge like blast of energy to go forward. You just might not see it develop until that full moon, you know. So let's go ahead and grab, and then also look, we have at the bottom of the deck a creative endeavor, which I was talking about you doing like art or creative. Oh yeah, look, I was talking about music, art, and we have photography and books here. I was talking about learning earlier. So yeah, all those things within your home. Let's see. For my pile 1, what we can get for the month of June for my pile 1s. And I guess gotta figure out how I want to do this. I think I'm gonna do this right here and scoot these boys up right here. And yeah, we are going to draw some of these guys for you. Let's see for my pile 1. What's going on in June? Oh, okay. Well, that was 2 cards. So, oh, no, it was 3, actually. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. For my pile 1s, let's see. My cards are just not wanting to act right, are they? Let's see, Spirit, what can we get for pile 1 in the month of June? For my pile 1s in the month. Okay, we have 1 card there. And we have the 3 monkeys. Interesting. This makes me think of the emojis with the monkeys, which I know is probably silly, but also how we were talking about earlier, like in the past, this is where you saw yourself, what you're accomplishing right now, but it may be hard for you to see something even past that. I do want to read this one from the book because I'm just feeling called to do that. I think you'll get more of a clear message if I read this one from the book for you. Let's see. Because I know there's a story to the 3 monkeys, and I feel like it's past, present, and future story, but let's just see what the book says. Okay, it says, you have received this card as the universe wants you to focus on your wise self. The 3 wise monkeys are an ancient, sacred Japanese icon. Traditionally, they have represented see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. The 3 monkeys psychic reading card has 2 different meanings. It's up to you as to what meaning you feel most represents your current situation in life. Yeah, so this might apply for, many different people. So choose which one is for you, pile 1. It says the first interpretation of this card is 3 wise monkeys. The universe wants you to be aware of what you are thinking as your desires are manifesting right now. This is a time for you to really think about what it is you want in your life, as like attracts like. This representation is the positive side of your life and is telling you to focus on all positive factors to bring those energies back into your life. Yeah, so if you feel stuck, it's really just about creating a new future for yourself, right? Think about what it is that you want to do after that. And I feel like you're going to just get a huge burst of momentum to go for it. You just may have not figured it out quite yet as you're watching this video. It says the reverse meaning of this card is 3 dumb monkeys. Not seeing, not speaking, or not listening. The guidance from this representation of the monkeys indicates that you or someone around you is not actually seeing or willing to acknowledge there is a negative issue. Hence, you are not seeing, hearing, or speaking about your current situation. Now is the time to pay attention to this card so you can focus on what area of your life needs the most attention. There will be no positive outcome if you don't focus on what you want to bring into your life. Forget what you don't want. When you remove this energy, things will start to flow. So I think for most of my pile 1s, you're going to resonate more with the 3 wise monkeys just because we have such like wise, fire, forward momentum energy. But you might feel like the 3 dumb monkeys as you're watching this, but you're about to get a huge burst of forward momentum. Okay, pile 1. So I think we're going to go ahead And instead of drawing 2 of these cards, we're going to go ahead and just put these guys right here. And we're going to close off with a few affirmations that you can hold with you throughout the month of June to help you whenever you're in need of them. Just say them throughout the month, almost as like, you know, good intentions for yourself. So what affirmations does my pile 1 need throughout? And they're actually mantras, yeah. So morning mantras. You can say it in the morning to yourself. For pile 1, what mantra can they use to help them? Okay, we have here, it says, ooh, I love this for you, pile 1. It's got a dragon here. It's such fiery, ferocious energy. It says, I'm braver than I think. I don't have to suddenly slay every dragon in town, but I can definitely start the day off by looking one in the eye and giving it a slow motion nod. Yes, you guys just like have a lot of forward momentum within the month of May, and you guys are braver than you think. Like I said, you might be kind of a shy person, and now you're being like thrusted into this fiery forward energy. But like this card says, you are braver than you think, pile 1. So yeah, I am going to close your reading off here. I hope you guys have a amazing, wonderful, beautiful June. Thank you so much for watching. I am beyond grateful to have you here today, sharing your beautiful energy with me. If this reading resonated with you, make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe as it helps support this channel so I can keep providing content for you wonderful souls. Yeah, I hope this reading has brought you peace and harmony. So keep shining your light and living your best life, my stars. I will see you next time. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So the spread that we have here is something that I do in all of my month ahead forecasts. So in case you're not aware, this is representative of an astrological birth chart, and these would be the angles, okay? So just to make it really simple for you guys, this first card here is going to be representing you, personal events, mental health, as well as physical health. And this would represent the rising energy in a birth chart, the rising sign. Opposite of that, we would have the descending sign in a birth chart. And this is going to represent your relationships within the month of June. Down here, we would have the IC, and this is going to be representing your home and family life within the month of June. And opposite of that, we have the MC, and this is going to be representing your career, public life, and your aspirations throughout the month of June. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. But before we grab a hold of these cards, I do want to use the cards that I will be using in the thumbnail. And these are astrological cards. So let's get an energy of the month of June, maybe hints at what like maybe your sign is, just whatever messages we need, and give us a grounding energy for your month of June, pile 2. Let's see what we've got going on for my pile 2. What energy do we need to know about my stars for my pile 2? Pile 2 is the grounding energy for their month of June. What will they need to know? The strongest energy in the month of June for my pile 2s. Okay, they want a good old shuffle. So let's see, for pile 2, what is the main energy for pile 2's month of June? Oh, okay. We've got one. Let's see. We have here, okay, we have Mercury. So at the beginning of June, we do have Mercury retrograde, but it will actually station direct at early June. And I think I want to say like June 2nd, June 3rd. Yeah, around that time. So this Mercury retrograde could have really affected you. throughout the month of May, but I could see it really developing and getting better throughout the month of June, considering Mercury goes direct. And whenever Mercury goes direct after being retrograde, it can kind of clean up the pieces and fix everything. So I feel like that's going to be regarding your communication with other people, right? So like your interactions in the month of June. You may be very interactive, in fact, especially since we'll be in Gemini season. You, in fact, may be a Gemini or a Virgo for your sun sign or rising, moon, whatever. But definitely Gemini energy is strong here because Mercury did go retrograde in the sign of Gemini. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be, I could see you going over plans that kind of broke apart in the past and like you're finally fixing them up, doing the plans that you need to do, business interactions that you need to do, but mainly what I'm seeing for you, Pile 2, is just being very interactive and social, right? You're talking a lot and like sharing ideas, going back and forth with other people, and kind of, I can see you catching up with people, really focused on your communication throughout the month of June. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this card here, which like I said is going to be representing you within the month of June. Oh, I love this for you, Pile 2. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. So, needless to say, you are going to be really feeling yourself in the month of June. I think you're going to be buying yourself a lot of things, just really living the luxury of life. I know I said most of you will probably have Gemini energy, but I could also see Virgo here, considering Virgo is an earth sign, and Pentacles correspond to Earth, and it is the Earth sign of Mercury, right? So yeah, you could definitely have a Virgo ascendant sign, since this is the rising energy here. But yeah, like I said, you're really going to be, I think, buying yourself a lot of stuff, getting a haircut, buying clothes for yourself, just pampering yourself in all kinds of ways. I think that you're going to be very financially stable within the month of June, but what I am really seeing for you guys is going out and, spending money on yourself, but like with other people. Yeah, definitely with Mercury being here, grounding your energy of June. I could see you going out and spending a lot of money with other people, like going out to have drinks. But yeah, like I said, you're really feeling yourself within the month of June. And I just want to say, be careful of over-consuming food. You could be likely to gain some weight within the month of June, but I am seeing here that you guys probably have like a really high metabolism with Mercury here, and it's like a fast sign. So yeah, I'm hearing that you guys, your metabolism will probably be faster than whatever you're consuming, but you will be consuming a lot within the month of June, pampering yourself through whether it's like alcohol, in moderation, of course, please, buying clothes, haircuts, all of those kinds of things. But I'm really loving that energy for you. You're feeling very financially stable. Yeah, I'm really seeing you guys maybe buying like a new outfit or something, especially like going clothes shopping with a friend, I could see. And this may be something that you had planned to do, and now you're finally able to do it. Like maybe there was like a financial hold in May whenever Mercury did go retrograde, and now it's like finally progressing. Let's go ahead to the opposite energy, which is going to be showing us your relationships within the month of June. So we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So with this Three of Swords in reverse, Pile 2, look at it upright. This is the card representing your relationships, okay? And here we have someone consoling another person, but they are very hurt. Interesting also, they have the wings on their ears, which is correspondent to Mercury. You can see here, Mercury always has wings. So there may have been some harsh news that you're finally getting over, since this is in reverse. The Three of Swords upright, yes, they're hurting, they're having to heal, help each other heal, and I feel like you may have gone through that process, and now you're finally being able to heal within a certain relationship in the month of June. So whatever relationship maybe had hurt you, brought you pain, brought you doubt and worry, you felt stabbed in the back by someone, I'm hearing, you'll definitely be healing from that and mending that. And not only do I see it from this Three of Swords in reverse, but also, I mean, look at this. We have the Ace of Cups that also came out for you. So how freaking exciting is that, pile two? You felt hurt, and now you're getting a new, fresh cup to emotionally fulfill you and restore you in your relationships, because you may have not like ignored them, but they just like they weren't working out for you recently. They were hurting you. They were bringing you more pain than they were joy. But in the month of June, pile two, this is changing. I could also see that this Mercury retrograde probably brought some miscommunication within your relationships, and it may in fact have been about like your spending habits or something like that. So yeah, watch out for healing in that area within your relationships. Whatever hurt you previously before the month of June, you're going to be healing from that, and then you're going to be offered a new cup of love from, if not the person that hurt you, then somebody new. And this doesn't have to be intimate. It's just really in whatever relationship pretty much you're thinking about right now. You'll know what this is specifically because, yeah, it really hurt you. It really you felt stabbed in the back and betrayed by somebody. But they're either coming to say sorry, or you're just like, you're getting your own reward for dealing with this pain and healing, and the universe will be sending you a relationship that will fulfill you and won't bring you pain and dissatisfaction as this previous one did. Or like I said, this relationship could be renewed and restored with a wave of beauty and love. That was cheesy. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into your home and family life within the month of June. We have here, okay, so we do have the card of death. Now, don't be frightened whenever you see this, because I know this represents home and family. I think for most of my pile twos, you're not going to deal with the death within the family. You know, some of you could. I could be wrong, but I'm really not getting that energy from this. I do think you'll be going through a big change. I think whatever relationship kind of needed healing and mending here, like I said, you're finally healing from that, and it's going to be healing your home life, and you'll go through a transformation at home. Things may have been very stagnant, dark, icky feeling within your home recently, but things will finally be starting to change in that area. You're seeing a transformation. I'm also seeing for some of my pile twos, you may have like issues within your home, like needing to replace appliances or having like issues with plumbing, something like that. I'm also hearing for some of my pile twos, if you are trying to move into a new home or buy a new home with this Queen of Pentacles here, I could see you like having to get like a fixer-upper, you know, and like having to do the work yourself or with somebody else. Yeah, that was a pretty random message, but I think one of you here needed to get confirmation on that. But yeah, there's going to be a huge, okay, not a huge transformation in your home. I just think it's going to be like a constant needing to fix things up in your home. Yeah, especially because, like I said, you're going to be healing. It's just showing within your home and family life. Your relationships will be changing regarding your family and regarding your relationships at home. Interesting. So yeah, let's go ahead and move into this card up here, which, like I said, is going to be representing your career, aspirations, and your public life throughout the month of June. So I'm not even going to try and pick it up because my nails will probably not let me do that. I'm going to do this. Okay, so we have, oh, so exciting. We have the Three of Cups, pile two. Yes, so honestly, I see like all your relationships in all areas healing right now. And it may be because you're getting like this boost of self-confidence because of like some pampering that you're doing. That pampering is probably helping out your relationships, significant ones, your ones with like family, but also ones in career. I could see you celebrating parties in the month of June, like having a work party or something like that. But also for some of my pile twos, this could be like school, work, career, but I see you working in a team with somebody and it really working out. For some of my pile twos, I could definitely see this Ace of Cups right here. Maybe it was like in the place you least expected, but you might get that cup from somebody in your work, or like if you're still in school, it could be somebody that you did not expect to come up to you and be so nice and kind to you whenever you were hurting so bad. It's like somebody in your public life is really admiring you, and it's like it's somebody, okay, not like a stalker, but like somebody that's like been watching you, you know, and they're finally kind of getting the nerve to come up to you, yeah, and communicate with you. You could be going on a lot of dates, but I am seeing that you guys might be the one to provide for these dates financially, or it could be like a half and half situation. But I don't think you're really bothered by that because I see that you're in the position to be able to do those kinds of things. But yeah, definitely a lot of celebrations. You could also be celebrating like, a raise at work. I could definitely see because we have this Queen of Pentacles here, and it's like you're able to pamper yourself more because maybe somebody was very generous in your work area, or your team was able to advance. I feel like whatever this team is that you work in, is very healthy, and you guys like work together very well because you all like give 100%, not only with like hard work, but emotionally. You guys all completely invest. And you may be investing in your public life, in your career more because of some kind of pain that went through with a significant relationship over here. But like I said, you're really going to be healing that in the month of June. I think the main energy for you, pile two, is going to be going out and having fun, going out to clubs. I could see you might not even be home a lot within the month of June. I'm kind of seeing like, I could see if like a relationship hurt you in the past, it kind of motivated you to do better for yourself. You were like, screw it. Well, then I'm just going to pamper myself. I'm going to go out with my friends, have a good time. I'm going to interact with people, even though, you know, I'm not used to it. These are going to be these huge fundamental changes that you're making in the month of June. It's going to be really helping you and how you perceive yourself. And honestly, it's really beautiful, pile two. Really love this energy for you. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to some oracle cards here. We have, oh wait, I haven't even shuffled or anything. I was about to say we have this. I kind of jumped the gun on that one. So yeah, I'll have all of the cards that I'm using in the description box below. Which ones are these? I think these are like quantum oracle cards. But yeah, they'll all be in the description if you are curious. So let's get some more hints of what's going to be happening for you in the month of June, what kind of energy you'll be carrying, what's going on for my pile twos in the month of June. What's going on for pile two in the month of June? What do we need to know about maybe certain events, relationships, feelings, whatever my pile two needs to hear. This one kind of flipped like this, but I think I'm going to go ahead and keep shuffling. I like when they really just pop right out for me, you know what I mean? Okay, pile two. What's going on in the month of June for my pile two? Let's see. Whoa, okay, there's too many. Way too many. They kind of just flopped over. My cards are being very shy and quiet today. Are all of my piles here a little shy? I feel like every time my cards are like that, or just, you know, maybe it's kind of a calm and quiet energy for you, you know, like even though you are going out and doing all of these things, it's still like something that you needed, something that's bringing you peace and giving you this. Oh, okay, we got a card. Yes, look, we have new beginnings. Yes, like I said, this might be something that you're not used to, but it's something that you completely needed. It's this new beginning that's thrusting you forward in life. Oh, look, we have kindred partnership. at the bottom of the deck. And the Ace of Cups here, yeah, the universe is sending you in relationships that are going to be completely for your benefit. That's what this new beginning is about, pile 2. And like I said, you might not be at home a lot. We have the Death card here. It's like you're giving up some things in your home life. Like maybe you're, not able to clean as much, or you are deciding to spend more money on yourself, less money for things at home, like repairs and stuff. But yeah, besides the fact, that's what this new beginning is for you, pile 2, is going to be your relationships and interacting with people. I was saying how I feel like my pile, all of my piles here today, honestly, have this very shy energy, but it's like you guys are completely blossoming and opening up to your relationships and other people, opening up just in general, going out more, living life and enjoying life, pampering yourself, feeling refreshed like a newborn baby. I mean, look at this. And we have this, I think it's definitely lavender. Lavender brings peace and love, and that's how you're going to be feeling. You're going to be feeling like this Queen of Pentacles, completely comforted, financially, well-being, relationships, and if you have to, ignore home, or like maybe you can't keep up with your family as much because you're going out more, that's okay. You totally need whatever this is that's going on for you right now. Let's see what else we can get for pile 2. Oh, well, that was fast. Look, we have hidden motivations. Interesting. So we have this girl here, and she is like a curtain. This gives me High Priestess vibes. But behind the curtain is a family, and like this deer and a pool. Yeah, it's this group of 3 children. Oh, look, just like the 3 of Cups. How cute. So yeah, for some of my pile 2s, I feel like you may have a hidden motivation. I feel like you may be trying to get away from your home and family life right now, and that's why you're going out with these people. I'm also seeing, I just heard like the people you're with may have hidden motivations, but like in a good way, because look, the hidden motivations and how I was saying, like somebody you didn't expect might have feelings for you. They might offer you that cup of love. They might finally give you that message with Mercury here, that they have feelings for you, deep feelings for you, and that they want to maybe start a family and a home life with you. Ooh, that's exciting. I really love that energy, pile 2. I'm like getting chills and butterflies and excited feelings for you. And this may be something that you didn't realize you needed. Maybe your home and family life has been stagnant, and now you're actually wanting to... with this baby here, some of my pile 2s could be wanting to conceive a child, okay? And just start home and family life, because that's just so strong here. Wow. Okay. Pile 2. Yes. Loving it. Let's see what else we can get here for your month of June. My pile 2s. I'm just curious. You guys will have to let me know in the comments down below if somebody does profess their love to you, or this could be a friend, somebody that's like, hey, I really want to be friends with you, and you didn't see it at first. This doesn't have to be romantically. It could also be a business partnership. However it applies to you. Let me know what happens in the comments down below, because I am curious. Let's see. What's going on for pile 2 in the month of June? What else we got going on for pile 2? Oh, okay. Oh, look, we have loved ones in spirit. I love this. Yes, you guys are definitely probably dreaming up about having a family. It doesn't even have to be a family. Like I said, it could be like a friend group or just a significant other. But for a lot of you guys, I see you really want to establish some kind of relationship, or somebody wants to do that with you. Your home and family life may have been like at a standstill, and you may not be kind of used to that. And you're really I'm just seeing like wanting to have a happy home and family life, and that's why you're kind of going out and searching for it in your relationships, and going out in public and putting yourself out there, spending time to make yourself feel better, so you have the confidence to act with these people, you know, and fix this stagnant energy that's in your home and family life. I love that. This eclipse could have brought some significant energy in your home and family. And that eclipse was, I think, the 16th of May was the eclipse in Scorpio. So that may have like disrupted your home and family life, or just way before that, honestly. Take it how it applies to you, pile 2. But I do want to go ahead and read this one out of the book for you. And we also have pile 2. Okay. Some of my pile 2s probably did. A death may have occurred in the family recently, and 100% they are coming here and they're saying hi. They were saying, "What's up, pile 2? I miss you and I love you." Loved ones are here with you in spirit, if that is you, pile 2. And they're saying, don't feel bad about going out and having fun, you know. You may feel like you're trying to ignore the pain by going out and having a good time, and they're saying, no, we love that you're doing this for yourself and it's okay. They are really happy that you're finally pampering yourself and going out and having a good time, and doing this new beginning for yourself. Really beautiful, pile 2. Let's read this out of the book. So it says here, love never dies. We are always one. You have received this card as the universe and your loved ones in spirit want you to know that life never ends and spirit endures all. We often find it hard to talk about death, and many of us don't want to acknowledge that one day we will experience death ourselves. When a loved one leaves the earth realm, we miss them terribly and sometimes find it hard to go on without them. Yeah, with this 3 of Swords in reverse, that pain. But you have this Ace of Cups here. You're going to be offered new beautiful relationships, especially in this card right here. He was like getting consoled by someone. People are helping you get through this. You have received the psychic reading card as your loved ones in the spirit realm have heard your prayers and noticed your attempts to try to make contact with them. Your loved ones want you to know that they are always by your side and their love for you still exists. This card is a gentle reminder to pay attention to the subtle signs your loved ones and the universe has been sending your way to let you know that life and love lives on beyond the earthly realm. Yeah, they may be sending you these connections, sending you this cup of love from the spirit realm, you know, sending the right people to you. Wow. It says here, do you ever dream about your loved ones and the dream is so real you feel they're still alive and with you on the earthly realm? Have you heard your loved ones call your name, or have you seen them with your physical eyes? This card is to reassure you that you are not imagining things. You are being contacted from above by your loved ones in spirit to let you know they are always close by and their love for you will live on forever. Wow, such beautiful energy. I'm not even going to keep clarifying that card. I'm going to leave that with you because the book couldn't have said it better itself. I do want to close off this reading, pile 2, with some morning mantras that you can have throughout the month of June to, just help you out. Say it in the morning, give you a little bit of a pep talk for the energy of this month of June. So let's see, what kind of mantras does my pile 2 need to keep with them throughout the month of June? Affirmation, mantra. Oh, okay. Well, obviously, that was like a quarter of the deck, so we're not going to take all of those. Let's see. For pile 2, what mantra is my pile 2? Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Well, we've got 2 of them here. I guess I'll read this one first. It says here, sorry, my cards are all wonky right now. Okay. It says, kindness is magic. So today I'm going to make like a drunken wizard and cast friendly to strangers spells all over the place. Yes! Look, they're going friendly to strangers. You're getting so many connections and they're being sent to you by your ancestors and by your loved ones in spirit, or, you know, whatever that means to you, by the universe, because you're deserving of this. Kindness is magic. This just goes to say, yeah, and I was talking about like over consuming alcohol maybe. It's okay. Don't overdo it 100%, but you know, if you're having a good time, allow yourself to have a good time in moderation. It's what you're doing in the month of June, and I love that for you, pile 2. Okay, we also have here, look, we have food here, again about consuming and pampering yourself. I choose what's better and healthier for me. Instant gratification is fleeting, but smug satisfaction lasts forever, like 8 to 12 hours, it says. So yeah, this is just Spirit also saying, make sure to keep this in moderation. I know you're having a good time going out and having a good time with people, and that is 100% okay. But if you see other people over consuming, or like, you know, don't feel like you have to do what other people are doing. Like if you want to eat healthy, but nobody else is, and you kind of feel weird, so you're like, oh, whatever, I'll take the, you know, less healthy choice. Do you. If you want the healthy thing, do that. But definitely take things in moderation. They really want to point that out to you. But also have a good time and be kind to strangers, and it's okay. Be friendly to strangers. Yes. Okay, I'm going to close your reading here, pile 2. What lovely energy you have. Yes, thank you so much for being here today. I am beyond grateful to have you here sharing your beautiful energy with me. If this reading resonated with you, make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, as it helps support this channel so I can keep providing content for you wonderful souls. I hope this reading has brought you peace and harmony. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So the spread that we have here is something that I do in all of my month ahead forecast videos, but it is representative of an astrological birth chart. So these would be representing the angles in the birth chart. But to put it very simply for you guys, this card here will be representing the rising sign, the rising energy. And so this will be showing us things that will be happening to you, mental health, physical health, and yeah, just everything about you. Opposite that, we would have the descending energy in the birth chart. And this will be representing your relationships throughout the month of June. Down here, we would have the IC, and this will be showing us anything about your home and family life. And opposing that, up here, we would have the MC, and this would be showing us career, aspirations, your public life. So yeah, let's jump right in. But before we get into these cards, I do want to draw one of these cards that I will be using in the thumbnail to get kind of a main energy, a grounding, centering energy for the month of June for my pile 3s. And these are astrological cards, so I think they have planets, they've got zodiac signs. There's not that many, because I think it's just planets and zodiac signs. But yes, let's see, what is the main energy coming up for you in the month of June? Whatever we need to know. Oh, okay. Well, there's too many. I'm just going to draw one, but we have Leo and Virgo here, so that may be significant for you. Let's see, for my pile 3s. All right, they just want to keep coming out by 2s, but let's see. And, you know, that may be representative of you're dealing with a lot of people having all of those signs popping out. And I feel like that's a common theme throughout the month of June because we are in Gemini season, and that is, like, known for, like, busy bees. The bees are buzzing around, and you're interacting with a lot of people, and it's just, you know, it's... At least here where I am, you know, it would be the summer, or not the summer yet, but summer would be about to begin. And that's usually the time we go out and have fun with people, right? So let's see, for my pile 3s, what's the main energy or whatever we need to know for the month of June? For my pile 3s, let's see. My pile 3. Okay, finally got one. So, and look, Virgo ended up at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, Virgo could be significant energy for you within the month of June. And we have, oh, wow, we have Mercury here. And this card actually popped up in one of the other piles. I'm not going to say which one, but if you were drawn to any of the other piles, there may be a message in there for you as well. And having Virgo pop up on the bottom of the deck. It's actually ruled by Mercury. So this Mercury retrograde, which will be actually stationing direct around the beginning of June, may have been of significance for you. But mainly here with this Mercury energy, I am seeing interactions being very high within the month of June. And like I said, that will be a theme for most people, just having to deal with a lot of people more deal with plans, interactions and everything like that, especially like business wise, and all of the like kind of sorry, I was itching my foot, you guys could see my hair in the screen, but all of the kind of day-to-day things that you have to deal with. So let's go ahead and jump into your first card here, and like I said, this will be representing you throughout the month of June. So first we have here the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so I'm hearing first off is that you may have spent quite a bit of money throughout the month of May or even throughout the beginning of June, having Mercury here. I'm also hearing you guys may have taken a gamble, so you may not have as much money as you usually do within the month of June. But having the King of Pentacles here, I don't think it's going to be like super critical. Like I don't think it's going to completely ruin you guys, because in all reality you are the King of Pentacles. It's just you may have like let the worst get a hold of you financially, and made some poor financial decisions within the month of May, and having to like work up from that, whatever that is. But yeah, you might be dealing with a lot of like business interactions. We also have here the Nine of Swords. So yeah, this could be very heavy on your mind right now, and it may actually be taking like a knock in your confidence, thinking that maybe you don't have the stability that you once had. Whenever I think of the King of Pentacles, I think of like hard, solid things, and we see here in this Nine of Swords, she's laying on a bunch of pillows, so it's like you're not as stable as you were, but you still have this nice cushion to lay on, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's not the worst that it could be, but it's not what you're used to. And I think this is something that like you're aware of. It's probably something that happened during Mercury retrograde, like a big payment that came up that you weren't aware of, some kind of setback financially that you have to deal with. And now you're like dealing with the repercussions of that throughout the month of June. So yeah, you might just be trying to save up more money, or you may have like spent a bunch of money and so you don't have a lot to spend like you may usually have, and that could be really eating away at you. Like maybe you don't have the resources to go out as much. Maybe you're like, oh sorry, I really want to go out, but I took this financial gamble, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to stay home. But Spirit Source is really wanting me to say here that like, if that is the case, you don't have to completely lock yourself away from other people. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to still go out. Just be very, frugal. Be very frugal with your money. And I think you will be anyways, because we have the Nine of Swords here. Gemini might also be very heavy in your chart, because the Nine of Swords is in Gemini. And Mercury also rules Gemini. So yeah, you may have just had taken like a risky financial gamble, and you're dealing with the repercussions of that throughout the month of June. But I don't think they're like super critical to like how you're living and like making sure you can provide for yourself. I think it's more just mentally not having what you're used to having. So it may be just kind of like something that you have to deal with and go through, and it may in fact keep you up late at night, because the Nine of Swords is known for like insomnia. So you may have trouble sleeping throughout the month of June. But yeah, I do kind of see that starting to slowly get better after Mercury stations direct, which, like I said, will be happening, I think, around like the 2nd or the 3rd of June. So yeah, just expect to get a little bit of a pick-me-up around that time. And also like the Gemini new moon, that happens around May 30th. So that's whenever you may have taken this like financial gamble. So around the full moon, you may start to see like the worst of this, you know what I mean? But then it'll start to like pick up and get better. So let's go ahead and get into your relationships for the month of June. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. I love this. So I feel like you're going to be getting with like friends from the past that you haven't seen in a while. Like I said, you may have not been able to go out very much because you weren't able to financially. But I do see here with this Six of Cups, it's super cute. Look, she's wearing this like party hat and she's got this like goat. I feel like it's kind of her birthday party. And this person's like offering her a cup. So like people might offer to help you financially so that you can go out with them or so you can spend time with them. Or maybe they're like, well, we can just chill at your house, and they're just kind of offering you a cup in that way. And I'm just seeing very nostalgic kind of feelings within your relationships in the month of June. Like I said, I do think like a friend from the past could come back in. Definitely for my pile threes. Have I been calling you pile three? I hope so. Sometimes I'm bad at that. I'm also seeing here how I was saying, like, maybe since you're not financially stable to go out right now and spend as much money as you're used to, yes, hanging out at home, watching movies, and doing things that are a little more emotionally fulfilling. I'm also seeing that in your relationships in the month of June, you guys might be talking about like reminiscing on things from the past a lot, and having a lot of interactions that just like kind of reflect on your childhood, telling old stories with like family members or about family members, just really reflecting on the good old days is what I'm hearing. And that could also like come out within like you talking about how you used to be more stable. And I feel like you talking about this with the people in your life is really going to help you feel more lighthearted and happy. As you can see, she offers this cup and then she's like got this party hat on. Yeah, and I think it'll be like mutual reception. You guys will be able to help each other in that kind of way. And I'm also hearing, because we have this goat here, you guys might be sharing stories with other people in your life about like old pets, or maybe even talking about like getting a pet. And that may be something that like you're saving up for right now. But let's go ahead and get into your home and family life throughout the month of June. Ooh, okay. We have the Fool, and the Fool is known for being spontaneous new beginnings. I'm seeing. She has this. Is it a knapsack? You know, it's like what the hobos carry in the cartoons and stuff. So you may, in fact, have like downgraded on your home or something to upgrade like on your relationships, or to. I'm seeing for some of my pile threes, even like meet up with someone from the past. You may have like lost your home recently or moved out of your home, just like downgraded homes, or you've decided to, I could see that you really probably want to travel within the month of June, but it's going to be like a big financial hit and you're not sure if you can take this, but like, you really want to because it's with somebody that you really admire. And it doesn't have to be traveling. It could be like going and doing something, or yeah, just anything along those lines. Just take it how it applies to you. But yeah, I could definitely see you guys like traveling away from home within the month of June, just taking a little trip. Something that's very needed for yourself, I am seeing here. And it's going to be very spontaneous. I don't think it's something you're aware of yet, but it might be something that just pops up out of nowhere, like this random offer. Yeah, and we were talking about how you may think you're not like financially stable to do this, but they offer to help. I could totally see that coming into play here. Like spontaneously you're able to go because you're offered this like cup of help. And I could see this being from like childhood friends, past relationships, whatever it is for you. But I do think that you've been dreaming of taking this travel for a while with having this Mercury card here. The Mercury retrograde may in fact have delayed whatever this is. Yeah, and I think this card is just more just talking about like taking a trip away from home spontaneously within the month of June. And that is going to reflect into your family. They're going to see you're being spontaneous and this wild, free energy. And yeah, that's just how they're going to be seeing you. You may not have like, you may not talk to them a lot, or if you do, it might be like from long distance than what you're usually used to. let's jump into your career, aspirations, and public life up here. And okay, I'm gonna slide this guy over here. I try to pick it up, but most of the time I can't with my nails, so we're just gonna pretend like it was good. Oh, okay, we have the Empress here, so that is very exciting, especially since we were talking about how you may not feel like financially stable, but somehow you're still like really enjoying the work that you're doing. For some of my pile threes, you may be deciding to take a financial hit to pursue a creative endeavor or something like that. I'm also seeing for some of my pile threes, you may be like offered a raise or something if you've been trying to like move out of your home for a while and you're finally being offered this cup of love. I feel like at the beginning of June you'll be in this energy that we started in here with like feeling not financially stable, and it's really just like hitting at your brain. You're thinking about it, you can't sleep because of it, and then boom, you're offered this cup of love, to where you're able to do this spontaneous thing that you've been wanting to do for a while. I feel like your relationships are just really going to be helpful throughout the month of June. People are really going to be showing you that they admire you and they love you. And I feel like with this also representing like your public life, how do I put this? You guys are going to be looking damn good throughout the month of June, okay? Even if you're like, oh, but I can't afford to like buy the clothes that I usually do and like keep up with everything that I usually do, somehow like it's helping you out because you guys have this glowing, beautiful, radiant energy about you that other people see and other people admire. And that's probably why you're being offered this cup of help in whatever area that it is because like you're just someone that people really care about and that people want to help because you've probably been very helpful and kind and nurturing to other people in your life. For some of my pile threes, I'm also seeing you may be trying to pursue something in the beauty field, like cutting hair, doing makeup, or like I'm hearing like selling perfume for some reason, making perfume or candles. Something in that area you could be trying to pursue, and you're like offered help to do this. And for some of you guys, it may not be like traveling away from home and doing that spontaneous act, but it may like be spontaneously like making a little area in your house where you can do your craft and stuff, but doing it like without buying anything yourself or having to like do it all yourself. I feel like you're just getting a lot of help to do this or inspiration from other people to do this. But yeah, you're really looked up to within your community throughout the month of June. People really are admiring you and wanting to help you out. They can probably see that you're ready for something new, and it's like Spirit is sending you the right people to help you advance in that and shift out of this stuck feeling. And then you can feel like the King of Pentacles upright again, grounded and like a leader to your community, somebody who's stable, reliable, and steady-minded instead of this Nine of Swords. So let's go ahead and grab some of these guys. I'll have all of the cards linked in the description below if you are curious. Yeah, we're just going to get more, see what we can see for your month of June. So let's see for my pile threes. My pile threes need to know about their month of June. My pile threes need to know about my month of June. Okay, so first we have here Ascended Masters. Okay, yeah, so I feel like you're really like a master in your craft at something, but maybe you were like stuck in whatever it is, but now you're being offered help in it through your relationships throughout the month of June, and it's actually going to help other people get to the same level because I feel like they're really interested in whatever it is that you're doing, and so like they're helping you do that because they want to experience it with you and ascend with you. I'm also hearing from this with Ascended Masters, like being sent help from the divine to get to where you want to be in this area and get back to that feeling that you are a master at your craft and not feeling like you have so much more to learn and do and build for yourself, but actually enjoying and being able to be spontaneous within your relationships. Because because I feel like you don't see yourself as this like financially stable person right now, but it's like other people see that in you. And throughout the month of June, it's going to help you build up your confidence by hearing that from other people. And yeah, we have all of these hands here, and it's almost like gifts, you know, because I was talking about how you're going to be given these gifts in your relationships. It's almost like all of these different gifts being given to you throughout the month of June in this card. Let's see. What else can we get for my pile 3 for the month of June? What else does pile 3 need to know? Month, June. I just got this super loud ringing in my right ear. Don't know what that was all about, but I did just hear, if you guys like got a message at the time I was just shuffling, it was like an important message. I don't know why, probably because Mercury's right here, but yeah, check that out if that is you. Oh, and it may have something to do with this offer, whatever that is. Oh yeah, my ears started ringing again. Yeah, if that was you guys, I'm very interested, whatever that's about. So let me know in the comments down below, because that was kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. So we have here a consciousness of lack. Yes, exactly what we were talking about. Look, it's like in his heart, all he's thinking about is this money, but it's like he's looking at the lack, and that's exactly what we were talking about. Other people see you as this stable, ascended master in a sense, but you don't see that in yourself yet, and you may be just like overthinking, over criticizing yourself and your ability to do well in your life and provide for yourself and the people around you, but Spirit's really trying to offer you this cup of help right now, through this reading, through other people, and there's something that you want to do within your home life, some kind of just like spontaneous thing that you've been wanting to do for a while. Like I said, it could be traveling, deciding to like redo a room or set a little creative nook for yourself. But there's going to be this like new beginning in your home life somewhere, in some way, especially if like you've moved into a new home or whatever that is. If you've had to downgrade homes, I'm especially seeing, I think you're going to find that it's actually like the minimalist lifestyle actually works for you really well, and you're going to be getting rid of this consciousness of lack. It just might take a while to get to that point. Pile 3. But let's go ahead and move into these cards here. See what else we can get for your month of June. Pile 3. Yeah, just really focus on your relationships, because I feel like if you're not feeling abundant within yourself and like, yeah, just yourself, I feel like you're going to find it within your relationships in the month of June. Your interactions will be very, very important, pile 3. So let's see. What else? Oh, whoa. What else can we get for my pile 3 for their month of June? What does my pile 3 need to know about their month of June? These cards are kind of hard for me to like hold. It almost like I have to stretch my fingers out all the way. So sometimes they can be hard to shuffle. Okay, pile 3. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yes, look, we've got feathers here, and I was talking about how you guys may have received a message. Look out for your messages throughout the month of June, because you're going to be receiving a lot of them. Look, we have feathers right on top of Mercury. Your interactions are going to be so important throughout the month of June, pile 3. So just, I feel like that's where you're going to be finding your hope. Okay, so if you're in this consciousness of lack within yourself, I feel like other people really just admire you, and you're going to be getting messages of that. Like maybe your boss will send you a text like, hey, you're doing a great job, or a verbal message. I feel like you're not only going to be getting like financial help, but mostly like emotional help, emotional support. You're just going to be comforted by the people in your life. But I want to go ahead and read this from the book. Let's see. Okay, So it says, you have received this card as the universe and the spiritual realms want you to pay attention to the feathers that are appearing from above. Have you ever been walking or driving in your car and a feather has floated before you and crossed your path? These spiritual reminders are to let you know that you are loved and protected by your angels and loved ones in spirit. Feathers have a way of appearing in our lives just at the right moment. We know rationally that a feather comes from a bird. Yet many times when a feather appears, there are no birds in close proximity. This is because feathers are a gift from the heavens and the universe to remind you that you are never alone. Yes, your angels and your loved ones go to great lengths to get your attention in times of doubt, fear, despair, and sadness. Exactly what we were talking about. Little signs that you are doing good and you are good enough, okay, pile 3? It says, finding a feather can be confirmation from your angels that you are on the right path. The psychic symbol of a feather can also be a sign that positive things are about to appear. When you find a feather, take note of its color and size. It says, I find a lot of white feathers, which indicates to me that they are from my guardian angels and loved ones. When I find colored feathers, it is a sign that something very special is about to happen. When I find a black feather, it indicates to me that there is a warning of a challenge ahead. Gray and or half black, half white feathers remind me to be alert. However, for those who follow the practice of shamanism, finding a black feather is a positive sign. When you find feathers, focus on what type of feeling this sign gives you to personally and give thanks to the universe, your angels and loved ones above. Yes, so especially if you guys find feathers throughout the month of June, that's just confirmation of this reading, confirmation that you are doing good enough. I feel like I'm seeing you guys like walking with somebody like in a park or in a field or something, and you guys like finding a feather together, and like I'm seeing 2 feathers, or if it's not 2 feathers, I am seeing that like the other person finds it and gives it to you, and that's going to be your sign that you are doing a great job throughout the month of June, okay? And also, yeah, just look out for little messages, little gratitude messages from other people throughout the month of June. I feel like you're really going to be supported and loved, okay? So I want to go ahead and close off with some morning mantras that you guys can hold throughout the month of June. You can tell yourself these mantras every morning or just whenever you need them. I just want to give you guys something to give you a little bit of comfort, and what came to mind was cushion for the cushion. I think because of these pillows over here. I don't know if that makes sense, but yes, let's get you some morning mantras to keep with you throughout the month of June, pile 3. Okay, well that one wanted to come out. We're not going to ignore it. We have, yes, look, a little gift. Like I said, you're going to be receiving these little gifts from people. It says, I flat out dare life to pleasantly surprise me, because spoiler alert, it always will. Yeah, you guys are going to be very surprised. This consciousness of lack is going to be like, yeah, with this Fool here, a big surprise. You guys could also have like a surprise party at home. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Sometimes things pop into my mind and I'm like, if I don't say it now, I'm going to lose it, because, you know, I'm a Virgo rising and I can also get a little 9 of Swordsy, you know what I mean? But yes, look out from these gifts. Look out for the pleasant surprises, especially at home. Somebody like may send you a gift with this feathers here. But let's see, one more card for my pile 3 for their month of June. Little mantra they can keep with themselves throughout the month of June. What else you guys need to keep with you throughout the month of June? Okay, we have here, it says, I have compassion for grumps. It's not easy to have a bad day, and even harder to be a permanent poo-poo head. Yeah, so these cards together is just so cute, because you may be in a grumpy mood right now, pile 3, okay? You may be a little bit of a grump butt, but I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised with life, because life is very proud of you and the hard work that you've put in, and it hasn't gone unnoticed, okay? And you're going to be finding that out, so have compassion for whenever you're feeling this way, and I think you're going to find out that other people have a lot of compassion for you feeling that way too. You don't have to keep it bottled up inside, and you're going to be getting little like gifts and surprises from other people to show that you're supported and you're doing good, okay? With this Ascended Masters here, I feel like it's just really talking about like you have done so good in whatever it is you're doing, yet you're so hard on yourself. You know, it's okay if like you guys don't have the money right now to go out and do exactly what it is that you want. Spirit's saying here is that the universe will provide for you because you have provided for yourself and you've done the best for yourself and everyone around you. You've really acted from like your higher self, okay? Pile 3. Yes, I love this for you. I think I'm going to go ahead and close it here. So thank you so much for watching. I am beyond grateful to have you here today, sharing your beautiful energy with me. If this reading resonated with you, make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe as it helps support this channel so I can keep providing content for you wonderful souls. I hope this reading has brought you peace and harmony. Keep shining your light and living your best life, my stars. I will see you next time.